Okay, so this is not a video I was planning on making whatsoever, but I just had to make it when I fucking saw this. So, I was just bored browsing on my phone, as you do, and I noticed that Doctor Who The Collection Season 12 was on the Google Play Store. It was advertised to me. Now, for me, got no interest in buying a digital copy of it because I already have the physical Blu-ray and I already have a rip of the Blu-ray as an MP4 of all the discs and all the content. So, to me, yeah, no interest whatsoever. However, something that made me shocked. Look at that fucking price tag. £85.49. £85.49, and the best part is, that is for the standard definition. There is no HD version available. Only in standard definition. That kind of goes against what the Doctor Who Collection season box sets are all about, is having new remastered versions of all of the stories, and also new scans of any film inserts, so they're actually in HD. At least parts of it are. Obviously, the majority of it is on tape, but some bits do have bits on film, particularly if it's location stuff that usually is on film during the 70s and 80s. And the 60s as well. But yeah, it's only in standard definition, which also means these special features, which are in HD, all of the new special features are in HD. This means they're downscaled. And the best part is that at the time of recording this, Season 12 in the UK has had a re-release. Yeah, the UK version has had a re-release. So you can buy all this stuff in HD for 40 quid. And even if, you wanted a digital copy as well, you could buy a Blu-ray drive for probably another £40. We'll get you a standard Blu-ray drive for a laptop or computer or whatever, and you'd be able to rip it. And you'd save yourself £5.50. So, seriously, what the fuck is up with this? I mean, oddly enough, it actually does include these special features that were included on the actual Blu-ray. So all of for the most part, most of the special features are included. I haven't looked through them thoroughly, but yeah, that is just absolutely disgusting. That wanting that price for something like that is just utterly taking the piss for something like this. I mean, £85.40. £85.40. I mean, and the fact is, it's just in standard definition as well. And the best part is that you can't buy the new special features. So, for example, if you wanted the In Conversation with Tom Baker or the Behind the Sofa segments, no, you can't buy those individually. You've got to buy the whole thing. You can't buy any of it individually, which is just baffling to me. But anyway, something else that I like to see when I was browsing through, because this is the reason I was browsing through, I was told that Faceless Ones has become available digitally, and it is. And £13.49, that is for the standard definition version, and £15.49 for the HD version. And as you can see, all you get are the black and white and colour versions of the episodes. So there's nothing else. No special features. That is more expensive than buying the DVD, which is $12.99. The Blu-ray is currently on Amazon for $17.99. So for a couple of quid more, you could get a 3-disc Blu-ray of it. Me personally, I have pre-ordered the Steelbook, which will be arriving a week on Monday at the time of recording. But something that worries me, is if you look at the episodes, the black and white ones, take a look at episode 2 here and episode 5 there. Actually, more, there we go, episode 5. Look at episode 5 colour. Then episode 5 colour. You can see it's cropped. And this worries me, really worries me, because you can see there, they've literally just cropped into it and cut bits off the side, which I really hope that the final release does not have this on here. Because otherwise, it means that certain content will be literally cropped out of the black and white version, which is going to be fucking irritating. And also, this may be me thinking into it too much, because I don't really have much to compare, because I'm not buying this again. I'm just going to wait for the Blu-ray release. But the black and white episodes, it almost looks like they've put a filter over it to try and make it look more like a CRT filter, kind of like what you get with the retro mini consoles, and I hope to God that is not the case. Otherwise, what I will do, and this is going to be a pain in the arse, but I will do it if need be, I will take the colour versions of the episodes and then grayscale them to black and white in my editor, and then export them to watch those versions. Hopefully the Blu-ray is not going to have that. It could just be a Google Play thing, because it isn't, unheard of for certain services to, for some reason, crop stuff, episodes or stuff for no real reason. But I'm not sure. It's just, quite frankly, quite baffling to me, actually. And just looking at some of the prices for some of these is just, frankly, mental. I mean, $15.49 for the, and I did check this earlier, the standard definition version of Power of the Daleks, the black and white and colour version, though you do get the special features. However, two of them, the bottom two, the photo gallery and the animation test footage, as well as the title sequence, surviving footage and original trailer, promo, they are all free. Yeah. The only special feature is Servants and Masters making a Power of the Daleks. That is the only special feature there that, is something you have to pay for. But notice you can buy it separately if need be. However, if you have Genesis of the Daleks on DVD, do not buy this, because it's literally just made up of the Dalek tapes interviews, as well as other interviews talking about Power of the Daleks. To be honest, I don't think any of the footage at all was new for that. But seriously, I mean, even taking a look at Sharda, $15.49 for a standard definition version of Sharda. It is just absolutely mental to me that something like that just costs so bloody much. I mean, take a look at Day of the Doctor. So yeah, $10.49 for the standard definition version. You do get the revisited, which, to be honest, and Adventuring Space and Time. It's basically, I'm trying to think. It's kind of like a watered down version of the 50th anniversary box set. But Day of the Doctor on its own is $3.99. $3.99! It's on iPlayer for free. And if you want the individual DVD or Blu-ray, you can literally, I think the Blu-ray you can get for £2 and under, and the DVD, again, £2 and under, about the same price. It's just some of these prices are just absolutely laughable. And it's just like, who the fuck is going to buy it? Seriously, who is going to buy these? And the one that might be of interest to people, Doctor Who at the Proms, 2013, which is hard to get because it's generally only available in the 50th anniversary collector's box set, is £1.49, which actually is a pretty good damn price for it. Again, the prices are just so bloody inconsistent with these. I mean, Twice Upon a Time, £3.99. Essentially, you could buy the episode on its own for £3.99, or buy as a season and get the Doctor Who Extra End of an Era and trailer. It's just so weird, but the season 12 one is the one that really takes the cake. And it's the only one I've seen so far. I don't know when this was put up on here, but it is the only one I've seen so far that is available. So, yeah, just to note, people, do not go for this. Do not pay this. $85.49. Do not pay this. Like, if you really want season 12, like, even when the re-released UK version becomes unavailable again, because it will, if you're watching this, in a year's time, then it probably will be sold out again. Try and track down the American version, or see if it gets a re-release, because it might get a basic re-release at some point, no doubt. I imagine what they'll I imagine probably the thought strategy is make them all limited edition Blu-ray box sets initially, so it makes people go out and buy them because they're limited. You have to get them there and then eventually they might do standard edition versions, perhaps, or see if you can borrow it off someone or get a rip of it. Because this is just not the way to go. This is just bloody extortionate. This is just absolutely taking the absolute piss. I mean, it's hilarious to laugh at, but the people who have picked just let me know if any of you actually have bought this. Because, just why is the question. Why? I mean, if you bought this, if it was released, before the season 12 re-release was even announced, then maybe. But even then, it's just like, come on, just buy. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm curious enough to have a look. Doctor Who. Actually, it's on Prime as well. Oh, look, on Amazon Prime, it's £50. It's £50 on Amazon Prime. Let's just see if it has. Yeah, it appears to have the same special features. Yeah, £50 on Amazon. So that's all right. Tom Baker completes season 7, which is season 18, which is just shy of £30. Here we go. There it is. So £30. It's actually cheaper than the UK re-release, but me being me, I would spend the extra £10 to get the nicer packaging. But even then, £30, there you go. And the content is exactly the same, and despite being a Region 1, or Region A, Coach Blu-rays, I can confirm from other people in the UK that it doesn't actually have any region coding on it. there isn't actually any region coding on the disc, because a lot of Blu-rays, they just, frankly, even though they'll say region A, most of the time region coding is not genuinely put on Blu-rays, because I've had a fair few Blu-rays from the US, and they work. Each one of them has worked perfectly fine. I'm not saying all of them do, but most of them tend to. I mean, for me, it's not much of an issue, because if I did come across a disc that did have region encoding where it won't play in the PS4 or PS3, then I'll just rip the disc, which is fine for me. But yeah, there's another one there for 50, but again, just from a different seller. But again, season 10, which is now sold out. Here's the American version, which again is a lot cheaper. An awful lot cheaper, which will work over here just fine, no problems whatsoever. Season 26 has gone up in price already. Just noticed, so yeah. Just don't. I mean, in terms of other things, I mean, there's the proof on Faceless Ones, $12.99 for the DVD, or the standard Blu-ray for 18 quid. And no doubt it'll go down in price even more. As for Power the Daleks, I would say get the Australian version, because the Australian Blu-ray you can find for fairly cheap, which has the colour and black and white versions on Blu-ray. So yeah, just be aware these things are just, frankly, ridiculous in price. Just do not. Anyway, I didn't plan to do this video. I didn't plan for this video to go on as long as it has. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.